Welcome to Monday Live.
I feel like it's Tuesday today. I don't know why. It's
Tuesday. I don't know why I feel like it's Tuesday. Last night after I went live, I had a COVID symptom resurgence. So, girl, I don't know what this COVID stuff be on. I just wish it would be over. You know what? At this point, I'm just like, I'm ready for 2026, girl. So I'm just getting my lights set up. I'm ready for 2026, girl. I'm ready for 2026. I am ready to get on the 2026 boat and ride off into the freaking sunset because
I'm tired of this.
oh, these lights are actually really cool. They have like different modes. I just like them on the cool setting for when I'm live. But you can also turn on the bottom one.
But the bottom one only has one mode, as you can see.
And then if you hold down the buttons, um, it'll like dim them or brighten them. But I like these like behind my head. It like gives me like backlighting. Fun fact, I am trained in like I do have like professional media training. Not like I'm like press trained. That's totally different, but like I know how to set up professional lighting. You have like professional media. Ah. Okay, let me get my links going in the chat.
These days, I really like my hair straight better. Like, it's not as good for my hair, though, you know? I don't know, but like, last week I was rocking a blowout. And like that, I feel like isn't as damaging as like the straightener. I'm gonna put all my links in the chat for you girls.
But last night, so last night my COVID symptoms came back. Sorry, I'm just like I'm out of it today, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second.
Last night my COVID symptoms came back.
I felt like I was like breathing out of a tissue box, like one of those little tiny tissue boxes. Like I felt like I was like breathing out of that, and like my cousin also had COVID really bad, and like when I talked to her, she was like, "Yeah, like the scariest part was like felt like my lungs wouldn't fill," and I'm like, "That's a much better description of it." And like it hurts, like it physically hurts, like if your whole lung wants to fill up, but it can't. Like you're trying to take, and that's what happened last night. And I was like, "Oh, whoop-de-doo, like here we go again." And I was literally sitting there in full makeup after live, and I was like, "Well, like I guess we're just gonna sit here and wait." So that's what I did. And I filmed some videos for the clock app, and I tried to not like seem miserable or sick in them, but like I very much was.
But luckily it passed.
Luckily it passed. But I didn't go to sleep until like, I don't know, like 4 o'clock in the morning.
And I woke up like kind of early today, which was good. Like I don't like to get myself in the sleep cycle where I'm sleeping like really late, you know, because like especially this time of year, like if you get on a sleep cycle where you're sleeping until like 1 o'clock, you have 4 hours to be awake
and the sun goes down. Girl, I ain't the one.
I'm not into that business. But anyways, what the heck was I saying? See, I'm all over the place because I didn't freaking sleep. But
this is my powder. I guess I'll talk. And
this is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. All of my products are linked to my Amazon, by the way. They are all linked.
Easy peasy for y'all to go and check them out.
And y'all know that I always shop cheap. So I got you girls. And I'm just going to use this little triangle thing and like dippity dab all over my face.
Yeah, this thing with COVID is like wild. Like just when you feel like it's gone, like it comes back. But I guess like it doesn't come back like quite as bad as it was before.
Because like
at least last night I got some sleep, because I remember like there was one day that I was telling you, and I was in the leopard pajamas, like literally back in freaking September, that one day that I was like, I literally couldn't breathe, y'all.
I think that day I stayed up for 24 hours straight because, and my mom said that I did too. She was like, "Girl, the whole house was up listening to you cough. You were up for 24 hours. You wouldn't stop coughing." And I was like, "Oh, well, My bad, just trying to breathe, you know.
Okay, today I want to try out a new lip combo. I was scrolling on the clock app last night, you know, and I saw a little iconic moment from Miss Megan Maroney, and I've seen her makeup artist do this in more recent videos. This is a video from like back in like 2022. Do I have my mirror? Yes, I do. Okay, good. This is a video back in from 2022, and she still uses this technique today, but she uses 2 lip liners, girl. Yeah, I know, 2. So basically, what she does is she goes in with the darker ones. I'm gonna go with Maybelline Totally Toffee. And yes, this makeup look's gonna be very like Y2K, like 2000s, like the stuff that was in like the 2000s, girl. But we're gonna, you know how I always do it. I always put the lip on first when I'm live, just because people are swiping through, and it like looks better. You know what I mean? So, anyways. Hi, girls. How are you, girls? Okay. Okay, this is the Megan Maroney technique, though. So she takes a lighter lip color, a lighter lip liner. Look how funky that looks. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that. I literally just sharpened this. This is called Nude Suede Shoes by NYX. I forgot to write my little super chat thing today. But she puts that along like the inside. And it like kind of like blends it out. You see that? This lip liner is like buttery. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with, since we're doing Y2K today, we're gonna go in with, where the heck is it? The lip gloss that I wanted to wear yesterday that didn't. Revlon Super Lustrous the gloss. This is in the shade Sky Pink. Oh my gosh, this is like a really pretty candy pink. This was like the lip to wear in the 2000s. Ooh. It literally looks like a little like pink jelly bean. I'm obsessed. My favorite jelly beans is a little girl where the watermelon girl, bubble gum. Okay, I'm redoing my little message that I have pinned because I forgot to write my little I forgot to write my little super chat thing. There we go. Hi girls, how are you girls? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I just felt really off today, so like I apologize if I'm not myself. Like this COVID thing has been a journey, and I really appreciate you girls rocking with me on this journey, but I don't know. Like every day is different, and like the last, I want to say since like Saturday or Sunday, like no, it started Saturday. Like my calves and my legs, like they like will like I'll have like 1 or 2 hours of normal when I wake up, and then my calves just start like clenching and it hurts, and then I have to lay down. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm done for today. And it continued even today. So yeah, I really hope that I have a better night tonight though, and I don't have shortness of breath tonight. By the way, this is the e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer. Oh, hey, Kate. I didn't even know you were here. I see Kate working her magic in the chat. Yes, go off, queen. Hey, girl. Thanks for popping off in the chat, queen. Oh, where's my brushes? I'm gonna go with this brush, and then I'm gonna go in with this one. I thought I had my regular one today, but I don't know. I have this one. I have a bunch of these things because I used to wear this stuff as foundation, so I'm like still stocked up on it. And I'm just gonna apply that into the crease. Y'all know that I always do this because it just really helps the blending of the makeup. It just helps it blend together and like make it look smooth. So, and I also feel like I just like powder foundations for this as opposed to actual eyeshadow. I don't know, I just feel like foundations are hardier, like they stick to the skin better and they give you a little bit of coverage, you see? Like honestly, I could throw on a mascara and then that could be the look, you know what I mean? Because of the coverage it gives me. I am loving this lip, girl. How did I not try the Megan Moroney technique before? This is Megan Moroney's lip technique. If any of you girls didn't know, if you just joined. Okay, girl. I'm gonna start working on this eye though. You love the nails? Thank you. Yeah, I feel like such a queen with these nails, girl. Like, I think I'm in my long nail era. Like, y'all know that I've had a very hard time with this, like, I live in a very small town, and, like, there's been, I don't know, different circles that I've tried to run in, or, like, different jobs that I tried to have, and, like, I would try so hard to fit in, and I would cut my nails down, and I would just do, like, a very short nail, like, a very nude short nail, like, a light pink, or a white, or even a French, but very short, to try to like please others, and then it always backfired. So I don't know if it's a result of that, but right now I'm just really into my long nails. Like I just like the way I look better with a long nail. I feel like long nail like suits my personality better. As long as they're not like messy, dirty, icky nails, like as long as they're clean and they're well maintained, I don't see the problem, babe. And like I don't know, I just like these are not my favorite because they're coffin, but I'm starting to love them more and more. But my favorite is a square, and I kind of feel like I could kind of venture into like the ducky,
look just a little bit, not crazy duck nails, but just a little bit. I feel like I could kind of venture in that direction. We'll see. But I'm in my long nail era. Like, I want them long. I want them sharp. I want people to look at them and think, she could hurt me. That's my ideal nail. And to some people, this is not long. But to me, this is long. This is the length that I like. Okay? Okay. I don't know, you like try so hard to like make yourself more palatable to other people, like more likable, and they still don't freaking like you. And it's like, you know what? Screw it. Like, I'm gonna just be myself. But like, for anyone listening, like, this channel is like living proof that like by being yourself, you're gonna attract like-minded people, babe. And like, your people are gonna find you, and you're gonna realize that like, well, everybody makes mistakes, don't get me wrong, but like, you'll eventually realize like, you being you was never the problem. I'll just leave that there. I was gonna elaborate on that, but I was like, no, maybe I should stop. Okay, now we're gonna start building up this color. I'm gonna start like going in with some of the, like, maybe this one right here, this color, like all the way in the corner. I'm gonna start with that one and start building up the crease. And I think that I'm gonna do a little, like, I don't know what you call it, like smoked liner action maybe. So, okay, this is where today's makeup inspo came from. I was attending one of my friend's lives. My girl over on TikTok, Makeup Maria. Hey, Makeup Maria, if you're watching. She's awesome. She goes live like earlier than me. So if any of you girls maybe want to attend a live that's like earlier in the day, go hit on my girl Makeup Maria. But I don't know why I said that, because I go live like at random times all the time and I switch all the time. So anyways, but that's what time she typically goes live. Like, maybe she was live about like 4 or 5 hours ago. But anyway, so I was in her live, right? And she was like, girl, I've been watching your lives on YouTube, and you remind me of Britney Spears so much. And I was like, thank you, because you girls know that Britney Spears is my soul sister. Like, literally, like, we're soul sisters. I've always felt like close to her. I hope one day to meet her. Of course, I would go to her, not make her come to me, because like, Britney's a freaking queen, and like, queens don't travel for others, you know what I mean? But, and Britney's already given us so much. Like, I would not dare ask more of the queen, but I don't know. I feel like we're soul sisters. But I don't know, that was like a huge compliment to have someone say that, and I've had a lot of people say that to me on TikTok lately, and it just means a lot. So I was like, let me just do some Britney. Let me do some Britney looks, because like, I feel like I have been a Britney fan my whole life, and just, I don't want to say I've studied her, because like, I feel like that sounds creepy, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel close to her. Like, we're soul sisters. Hi girls, how are you girls? Kate says yes, ma'am. Okay. So as you can see, we have a nice little gradient going on. You girls know that I'm always talking about like the gradient and like how we can build it up. Oh, by the way, let me just say something in case there's anybody listening. If there's anybody like out there that's like maybe like, I don't know, like maybe unfollowed me on social media and like feels ashamed they unfollowed me and they keep watching me, just know that like, I don't harbor ill will. Like, if you follow me again, I'm just gonna follow you back and just pretend like nothing happened. And this is not for a boy. This is for like a girl. Okay? Okay.
because I've noticed that there's someone that's like watching my stuff, and like I genuinely don't have any ill will harbored towards them. I was just confused because they unfollowed me. And I was like, girl, like, why did you unfollow me? And like, I don't know. But if she would follow me back, I'd follow her back again, and then we'd be besties, and that would be it. So, but I don't understand why you. I don't know. Whatever. I do post a lot. I will say that. But like, you could easily just scroll past me. You know. Also, I find it interesting how like it's a lot easier to interact with people you don't know online versus people you do know. And like the people who are most supportive of you are often the people that you meet like through like doing this rather than like the people that you do know. Not always, but like most of the time, you know? It's just weird. I'm looking for a particular brush. That's why I'm like rambling. Because I don't want to like get a brush that's too big and get it going in there and like mess up what's going on. Because I like the vibes of this. No. Okay. It's fine. Never let my heart go all the way. Na. I've been listening to a lot of Morgan Wallen lately, but I feel like I've kind of been overdoing it, and I feel like I need to get some other noises in my head because I feel like his music is like echoing off of the walls of my mind, and there's just like nothing else there. Girl, I don't know what's happening to me today. I'm going crazy. Okay.
Now we're going to start building this up with the darker colors. So I'm taking...
Oh. I don't know how to show you. I'm taking this color right... No, am I? Yes, this one right here. See that? Okay. And then I'm gonna start like still tracing that same shape, but it's gonna like intensify the gradient that we already have going on. See that? I never let my heart go all the way. Just in case, just in case. It's funny because
I love Taylor Swift's music, and like I love like the storytelling in her music.
But I feel like I have the luck of Morgan. I feel like I have the luck of Morgan Wallen. Like I love The Life of a Showgirl, her new album, but I don't relate to it at all. Like I only relate to that song "Ruin the Friendship," but that's because y'all know that I had a crush from high school who passed away. Not gonna talk about it because I'll cry.
But I love that album, and I love The Fate of Ophelia. I can't relate though. But
when I listen to Morgan Wallen,
I'm like, yeah.
Like I never let my heart go all the way. I'm like guilty. Okay, I'm afraid to like do too much with this dark color because the look is gonna get like really dark if we start messing with it too much. I feel crazy today. I'm so sorry. I feel crazy. Maybe we'll get this one now. Never let my heart go all the way. Na 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 na, baby, just in case. Just in case. You know what song I've heard over and over again on TikTok? I mean, the Clock app. By the way, that's what I mean when I say the Clock app.
But I try not to say the actual name because I don't want YouTube's algorithm to like, you know.
What is it?
Na, 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 na. The traveling soldier. Never hold the hand of another guy. I don't even know how it goes. But it's a Cody Johnson song, and it's new.
You know what's weird about making videos on there, though? Because I do a lot of, like, lip syncing. But I feel like I need to like kind of revert, like not revert, but like
change what I do on the clock app a little bit, because I just did that because like it's important that you stay active on there and you post every day, according to the queen of the clock app, which is Kelsey Souls. She says you need to post, like, she posted 25 times a day. Girl, that's a lot. I don't post that much, but I try to post a lot on there. What the heck was I saying now? But so a lot of times I just find, I let it suggest to me music that it thinks I need to sing to, and I do that. And that's what I do on there. And I like show my makeup look, but I'm just like lip syncing, and that's fine. Like, there's a lot of people who do that, you know what I mean? But like,
I don't want people to get tripped up about like who my videos are for, girl. Like, we've had that problem on here too. And I don't want it to start to happen on the clock app. Did I tell y'all about that guy that was favoriting my videos? I think I did. The one that had a girlfriend, and I was like, hey brother, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I did that. Go watch yesterday's live if you want to know about that. But yeah, I noticed that, and then I was like, oh no, like, am I putting vibes out there that are not the vibes I'm intending to put out there? That's what's so hard about being a woman, you know what I mean? Like, you could be doing something like totally normal, like how to clip your toenails. Like, that's a totally normal activity that we all should do and that we all do, you know what I mean? But like, if you put a video up there like that as a woman, people will like come at you and be like,
ooh, is this an account about blah, blah, blah? Like, you know what I mean? And like, you get like all these like weirdos, and like, you have to be so, especially like if you're making content online, to be so careful.
and that's not even something that's like overtly like sexual, you know what I mean? It's not. But like, because of how weird the internet is, it's become that way, and like, you can't post that. But like, in regular conversation, if somebody were like, oh, what'd you do today? Like, oh, I did the laundry, I clipped my toenails, and then I swept the floor. Like, oh, totally normal, fine. But if you do that online, it's like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't know. I won't even get into the double standard part of that, because I know that it is a double standard, you know? But I also think it's like, because people, like, people don't have interactions with you like in person, like three-dimensional interactions. So like, how are they supposed to know what you're about? You know what I mean? Like, they only know you in like a one-dimensional, like they're only seeing you through their device type of thing. So you have to be like very strict and very real about what you're about. That's what I'm learning.
Because otherwise, you might attract the wrong audience, and
we don't want that. Don't want that. I am here for the girlies. My channel is by women, for women. Period. Okay. See the gradient? So I didn't talk about what I was doing right there, but what I was doing is I took the first color, and then I started going over where I put the second color and just blending it. Hi, Ezra. I'm still not singing. I'm still not singing because I'm just really trying to conserve my energy. Like, I literally just had another shortness of breath episode yesterday, and so yeah, I'm still not singing. Ezra, how are you? Ezra, have you talked to any more of Alessia Cara's relatives lately? Ezra is my bestie that I met on the Ghost app, and she is a pianist girl. She's like a Mozart pianist. Super talented. And she's a huge fan of Miss Alessia Cara. You need to apply to be like president of her fan club or something, girl. Oh, I didn't tell you this, Ezra. So like, there's a place in Tennessee, in Nashville, called the Country Music Hall of Fame, and they have the Taylor Swift Education Center, and it's like all these friendship bracelets displayed. They have actual clothes that Taylor wore. Like, they have like a huge portion of their museum devoted to Miss Taylor, okay, which is awesome. And like pictures of her at award shows, just like this whole like you can see like how her career has like, you know, blossomed through the years. I feel like you could make one of those for Alessia. You could be in charge of like the Alessia Cara Education Center girl. I'm telling you. You know you're Alessia. Oh, I didn't mean to get out of my live. I can't put on the song. Oh, I just saw that somebody asked. How are my COVID symptoms? My shortness of breath came back last night. Yeah. Yeah. So I had a pretty rough night last night. Came back shortly after I went live.
But I also think like it's just like
why did I close this? I'm not done yet. I'm also like getting like COVID like can change your body. You know what I mean? Like it can change
like the way that you smell and taste things. Like it can change the way that you function, and like it changes your lungs. And so like I'm still getting used to the way that I am like post COVID. That's the thing that I'm learning about being human, is
that like the body does weird things, and like you don't always know why. You just kind of have to roll with it. You know what I mean? You gotta roll with it. You gotta figure out how you can best deal with what it's giving you. Because like we've established before in my last lives, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So you gotta take care of yourself, you know? But like
yesterday, I do have a humidity monitor. I'm literally looking at it right now, and it says 44% right now. But my house tends to like trap humidity from cooking, like trap humidity from the shower, like really bad. I do have a very large family, so there's that. And by family, I mean like aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, parents. Like, hello. I don't know. I said that one time, and somebody was like, "Oh, do you have children?" And I was like, "I don't know what I freaking look like to you, but I'm just not gonna even elaborate on that one." Anyways,
what the was I saying? Oh, my house traps humidity easily, and I have a large family. There's a lot of activity here, and blah, 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 blah. Like I have a lot of relatives. Like I should say that I have a lot of relatives, and there's a lot of activity here. So the humidity gets trapped, and I already had a problem with humidity before I had COVID,
because I have asthma.
But like it would just kind of make me feel like nauseous, and then I'd be like, okay, I need to move, like get out of the humidity or like remove it from the air with my dehumidifier. But now it's like my lungs go, nope, I'm not breathing no more.
And then like it takes
me a minute to realize like why, and then I'm like, wait, let me check the humidity, and then I checked it, and it was up to 55%, girl. Like no wonder I couldn't freaking breathe. So then I had to wait for the humidity to come back down. My lungs were already pissed off. Yeah, so that's what happened last night. Hey girls, please read my rules before you type in my comments. Okay. So I'm pretty satisfied with this like little blendy blend that we got going on. I'm gonna take the lightest color in this palette. Can I even get my finger in there with these nails, girl? It looks like this. And then I'm just gonna press it right here. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. I don't think I've ever applied that color like that. And I'm gonna kind of like move it this way, so I can kind of fill in this area. But I want to maintain this shape. Like how this is going like this. I want that to stay, girl. Oh, look at that. I'm liking that. I've got the instrumental of that song called Bubblegum going through my mind.
And I won't sing the lyrics to it because y'all know that I'm a woman of Christ. Okay, we don't be doing that. But I will say, I'm the type of girl you want to take to your mama house. Take to your mama house.
I'm taking that color again, just loading it up on my finger. This is what she looks like. And then we're just pressing that onto the lid, girl. I need to get rolling with my long form videos again. I think I just need to set my camera up in my room. And honestly, like, it's not the most comfortable for me to, like, have my camera set up in my room because I have to, like, move around it. But the times that I do that, I tend to, like, do more for YouTube and, like, film more. And I need to start doing that again. So I'm going to do that. But, what was I saying? I'm going to go back in with this brush and go in with that second color and reblend this. So we're just kind of making sure that that, like, shape is still there. And that it didn't get swallowed up by all the sparkles. I really want to do like a organizing video, like where we just hang out and talk, like we're on FaceTime and like I organize stuff. And then I also want to do a video about like a cool like fall self-care routine. And I think that's it for now. I don't have any other ideas right now. But like my mom like also has told me to like like maybe I should create like little short tutorials, like just to focus on lips or just to focus on eyes or whatever. So maybe you girls will see some of that too. Should I lower this? Okay, eyeliner and lashes. I'm trying to think about what lashes I want to wear. I think I want to put. Oh, that has dark color on it. I want to put highlighter in my inner corners. Dun, 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 dun. This is my Revolution highlighter. It's called Spirited. Take that on a brush like this and just put it in my inner corners. I used to like go crazy with the inner corners, girl, but you can do too much and then it looks messy. Like if you keep it more controlled to where it's supposed to go, it looks better, you know? Yes. It just makes the eyes look more like angelic, you know? I feel like this is almost like a Christmas angel makeup look. You know what else I was watching? I was watching like clips of the Victoria's Secret fashion show. I actually didn't watch it this year, but I want to. I don't know what streaming app it's on though. But you girls know that like that's how I started doing makeup, was watching a Victoria's Secret, girl. Those tutorials. This look is very Victoria's Secret. Look at that brow highlight. The brow highlight like really does the heavy lifting, you know what I mean? You see that? Like every time you move your face, you're like yeah, just move your face. Like the light is hits right here, and it just like, I don't know, it just gives glam. It gives glam, babe. Yeah, so like I don't know if y'all like were watching me last night on live or if y'all watched like after the live, but my live like got like over 400 views yesterday, and I was like, dang. Things were pretty quiet in the live, but I don't know. But I also know like, I don't know if like there's people that do live on YouTube that like I follow, And like if I miss their live, like I'll like go and like click through it. Like I'll go watch it afterwards. So I don't know. Whichever way you did it, thank you, girlies. I appreciate you so much. Okay, girl, I'm looking for my eyeliner. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm all over the place today. I feel like I'm not making sense. I'm sorry. I don't know. This is life post-COVID, so it's a little different. It's not even post-COVID, because we're not even over it yet. I don't know why I'm saying that. We have the J lashes. The lashes that I thought that I hated, but I actually didn't hate them. Girl, it is so cold outside. Knowing me though, I cracked my window. I cracked my window because it keeps my water bottle cold, and I love cold beverages no matter what temperature it is because I run very warm. And also, I need the breeze. I need the icy blast. I'm like Elsa from Frozen. Me and Elsa from Frozen have a lot in common, girl. Oh, that's another thing that me and Brittany have in common. Where's Ezra? Ezra's always like, no, am I talking about Alessia too much? And I was like, girl, if Brittany ever reached out to me and said something to me, I fear I would never recover. Like, I would never be quiet about it, ever. Like, I would, yeah. Because, like I said, like, I love Brittany. She's my favorite. So saying, about me and Brittany having something in common. There was a time that Brittany posted about Frozen on her Instagram, and she said, like, I love this movie or something, and she was like, no, it was like when the big sister just moves away because she just can't anymore. I was like, yes! She sees Frozen the same way that I do. Y'all, like, I still don't have access to Disney Plus, and girl, I'm hurting bad. Like, I need a constant stream of Disney movies. Like, I need Disney movies at my fingertips. Like, I can watch them where, like, whenever I want, girl. Like, I need it. I don't know. And, like, I don't care if I have to lug around DVDs. I don't care, girl. I just need my Disney movies. Okay, these lashes, I think these lashes might be over. Look at that. Far from over. No, they're just over. Not even far from it, but just plain over, girl. I'm loving this lip combo. It reminds me of Angelina Jolie. It's just so, like, creamy and, like, I don't know. I think it's, like, the blend that I like. Slay. Megan Maroney. Slay. Okay. I'm gonna get the lashes, so hold on. Put those in the trash. Okay, I'm back. Okay, girls. I need to start going live earlier. I feel like I do better on live earlier, and, like, I know there's a lot of you girls who are in the UK, and I miss you. And I don't get to see you when I'm live so late. Okay, so this is what the lashes look like in the thingy. These are the J lashes. See that? I just pulled one out. That's why there's, like, an odd number. But, so this is what she looks like. Yes, yes, yes. I hated these for a little while, but then I realized I liked them, so now I'm gonna measure them So you hold the lash up to your lash line. You always want to cut it from the end that's longer, not the end that's shorter, because the end that's shorter helps it like blend in with your natural lashes, you know? Go right there, like right there. And then we're just gonna cut them. And I tend to save my lash clusters. I don't know if I'm ever really gonna use them, but I save them for, I don't know, girl. Because I feel like I could create my own pair of falsies out of how many lash clusters I have, or like fill in like a sparse spot, or like customize my falsies to my face. I don't know, that I've yet to experiment with that, but I have a bunch of clusters that are literally just clippings of my lashes. Can you girls see me? Let me show you can see me. I'm like really talking like really close to you today. I'm like a floating head. Okay, now we're gonna double check to make sure these fit. Girl, I'm so hungry. All of a sudden, it's like hitting me. I'm so hungry. Girl, I didn't sleep good enough, and I'm just in rare form today. I got Cody Johnson going in my head. I think I'm gonna try to put these on. Should I? I'm gonna try to put these on with. Where did it go? Girl, I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it today. I'm losing the lashes and my mind. I literally blinked. Oh, they're right. Girl. After this live, I need to get some sleep. Good thing I didn't drive anywhere today, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Duo eyelash clay. Okay, I'm gonna try to put these on without curling them, but if they look like crap, I'm gonna rip them off and then curl them again. You know what I just thought of? Bowl peanuts. Girl, y'all ever had bowl peanuts? I have a cousin. My cousin, the one I tell you about my cousin who don't wear no shoes? That one. He makes the best bowl peanuts. Girl. One time we went on a float trip of sorts. But this wasn't like one of them fancy like guided float trips where they pack your lunch and they lead you through. No. This was like my family versus the wilderness type of float trip. And my aunt, his mom, she's with the Lord now, but I'm gonna tell the story. No crying allowed. She insisted on bringing the canoe. Now, one thing about me, I don't think I've ever expressed my views on this before, but let me express them today. I don't like canoes. I like kayaks and only kayaks, and not a tandem. I want a single. I'm a free agent. I do not want someone else in my kayak. Like, I like to move about freely. It's just easier. And I like kayaks that are like open. I don't want to put my feet into like something that could have like spiders. Like, no. I'm not afraid of spiders, but I don't want to go and like disturb them in their habitat. I'm smarter than that. Anyways, where was I going with that? Yeah, so my aunt insisted on bringing the freaking canoe because she said my uncle wanted to go sit in the freaking canoe. And anyways, long story short, he didn't come. He didn't want to sit in the canoe, so then we're stuck with this canoe. And then we didn't have enough kayaks for everybody. So then my mom and my aunt got in the canoe. They went around in circles in it because they couldn't figure out how to freaking maneuver it, and like almost tipped themselves over a million times. So then me and one of my cousins, guess what? We were stuck in the canoe. Had to give up our kayaks for our mothers because they couldn't figure themselves out. And that thing, oh my gosh, my back and my arms were so sore after that day, girl. So sore. But I will say that the plus sign, these are drying and I'm sitting here yakking away. Y'all know how I feel about that. Where's my eyeliner? There it is. The upside to being in the canoe though was I got to sit with my cousin who makes the peanuts, the bowl peanuts girl, and oh, I got an itchy nose. And I got to eat as many as I wanted. Everybody else had to like keep asking, like, "Oh, can I have it?" Nope, you can't have any. I'm getting them all. They were so good, girl. I think he made them with jalapenos, and it didn't make them spicy though. It just gave them flavor. This is my Revlon eyelash curler, by the way. It didn't make them spicy though. It just gave them like flavor. Girl, it was so good. Oh, I could use a bowl peanut right now. I could use a whole thing of them. I've heard that they're really good from gas stations. I've heard people talk about that they're really good from the gas station. Girl, I've never had them from a gas station because my family makes them, but I might have to find me a spot to get some bowl peanuts because I love them. This is Maybelline. Why do I get the face? This is Maybelline. Maybelline liner in the shade Cinnabar. Traveling soldier, I got that song in my mind. Where is my brown liquid liner? Where you at, girl? Where you at? You know what? I don't need you anyways. Wait, is that it? No, it's not. Whatever. Wait, am I really giving up? Yes, actually, you're really giving up. I want it though. Where does it go? There it is. Give me that. These are freaking dry though, girl. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with Duo. I almost sat up today, girl. I almost like sat up today and like sat in my regular chair just like old times, but I was like, no, I'm already like in the swing of things, like doing it on my bed, and like, what if I don't know. Like, what if I overestimate? Like, what if I'm just like sleep deprived today? And like, what if I overestimate how well I'm feeling? And then I go and sit. I go and sit in my white chair like normal, like the way I used to sit for live before I got sick like this. And like, what if like, I don't know, it makes me sicker and then I have to have my mom's assistance getting ready for bed again tonight, just like I did a couple weeks ago the last time I did that. So I was like, you know what, let me just stay in the bed. But maybe tomorrow, girl, maybe you'll see me sitting in a chair. Actually, probably not tomorrow because tomorrow I have physical therapy, and you know that physical therapy is probably the worst day of my week. Yeah. Traveling soldier, Okay. Revlon Micro in the shade What the Fudge. Y'all know how I feel about liquid liner. I just like it right here because it helps like blur the line, like where the lashes are and where they aren't. This is Elf Lash It Loud. Girl, where are my girls? I need to start going live earlier because I miss the girlies. I miss my girlies. And like a couple of you like come on my live and like you have crushes at school and like you tell me like the tea, and like, girl, like I look forward to that. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna use the tweezers. I don't know where my pliers are today. I hope these look good because I didn't curl them. We're gonna find out though. You know what they say, if we're around, find out. Okay. I feel like a white inner corner would look good with this look, but like because this is a 2000s look, my waterline needs to be black. Like it's applied really weird. Traveling soldier. Na, na, na. When I first heard that song, I was like, I'm a country music fan, but ain't no way I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna lip sync to that, but it's growing on me, girl. And I do like Cody Johnson. Oh, my unibrow's coming in, girl. Gotta grab that real quick. I literally, okay, when I tell you that, when I said earlier that I was watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show, this is what I mean. I was on the clock app scrolling away, and what was I saying? That sound that's like, bah, 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 stand by Adriana, da, 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 da. I was scrolling on that sound, like that's how I was watching videos of it. Okay. I feel like they look good. They're not dry yet, of course, so they look like fake, but. Hey, Sophia. Glad to see you, bestie. Did you hear my cry? I was like, where's the girlies at? Where's my girls? There used to be like a whole bunch of girls that would come hang out on my lives, and I freaking miss that. Hopefully we can start that again, besties. I don't know. I feel like I kind of dropped the ball with that because like I was like in a really good like rhythm, and then I like stopped doing it, which was dumb. I don't know. I didn't mean to. I just got kind of like overwhelmed and anxious, and there was some other stuff going on, but I should have, I don't know, prioritized YouTube because some of them was always obviously working, you know? Anyways, you live and you learn. I'm glad that I'm here now. I'm gonna curl my lashes, and then we're gonna adjust this one. So for any of you girls that are just joining, we're gonna go ahead and trim this down and then apply it. I'm gonna show you girls my little trick with timing your lash glue perfect every single time. I'm gonna take a drink though. Shout out to my Christmas time cuppy. Hi girls, how are you girls? Never let my heart go all the way. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Wake up, want me out of the blue. You said what I used to do. You never let my heart go all the way. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Just in case. Okay. Maybelline liner in Cinnabar. Nope. What am I doing? What am I doing, girl? What are you doing? Let me make sure that I have this one set aside, and also my mascara. Okay. So this is what I was telling you I was gonna do a second ago, girl. So this is how the lash looks when it comes out of the pack. This is what these look like. These are oh my gosh, I'm almost out. J lashes. These are from Burlington, girl. Like I literally just liked the way they looked in the pack, and then I got them, and then I hated them, and then now I realized that I like them. Okay, just checking the chat. Hey girls, welcome in girls. Okay, so I'm gonna hold them up to my eye. Okay, it to the eye. You see how long that is? Like, can you imagine me trying to glue that to my eye, girl? That would not look good. Like, where is this gonna go? And if I glue them all the way in like this, that's how you get like the weird sticking feeling like in here. Like, eyelashes should never be glued that far in. But so you kind of want to line them up. And then I kind of pinch it like that. And then you always want to trim from this end, not this end, because this is tapered to like blend in with your natural lashes. And if you trim this off, you're going to get these like really weird like natural lashes, then like boom, fake lash. And they're just going to look, I don't want to say fake, because like I don't really mind looking fake, obviously. But they just won't blend. They'll just look like clunky and awkward and weird. I don't want that. Okay. Go ahead and chop this off. Okay. Never let my heart go all the way. Na 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 na. Just in case. Just in case. I have more going on in my head. Hi girls. Oh, there's a little bit of you here now. Hi girlies. Did I tell you that I didn't redo my hair yesterday? I didn't. I literally put it up in my bonnet and then just went to sleep. I didn't re-roll it or anything. This is still left over from yesterday. Pretty good, huh? I'm telling you, girl, that heatless curler. I need to start linking my stuff in my life, just like I said yesterday. Okay, so it's trimmed nicely. So now we're going to do my little eyelash trick. If you're new here, I'm like sitting right on the edge of my bed and there's like a crack right next to me. And like if this would fall out on the floor, that would be bad. What did I just say? Was that English? If this would fall down to the floor, that would be bad. Okay. This is Duo eyelash glue. And then we're going to just put this on the band of the eyelash. No. Okay. Brown. So this is Maybelline Cinnabar, by the way, my favorite liner ever. I'm the type of girl you want to take to your mama house. Take to your mama house. And this is Revlon again and What the Fudge. Revlon Micro and What the Fudge. And this is e.l.f. Lash It Loud. And like I always say, girl, first, let me tell you, this is the whole premise of my lash trick. Sorry, I feel like I like glossed over that whole thing. My lash trick is that if you put your glue on your lashes, you do your liner and mascara. Doing your liner and mascara, ooh, these lashes are actually looking good on this side. If you do your liner and mascara while the lashes are drying, it's the perfect amount of time for them to get tacky enough, and then they will just like click right onto your eye, girl. That easy. That easy. So see, it just like sticks on so easy. The thing with eyelash glue is it does not stick immediately on. It has to like get tacky. Okay. Ooh, I should have done that to this eye. I'm like pushing my natural lashes into the fake ones because I feel like they needed it. Look at that. That applied so nice. I'm shooketh. The woman was too stunned to speak. Hey, Kate. Lay back, na 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 na. Sophia and Kate, girls, I'm so glad that you're here. Sometimes I get like nervous. I get, especially like what I was telling you girls about like on TikTok. I mean, the clock app. Girl, I'm just saying all the things I'm not supposed to say today. And like the uptick of like dudes on there, like it's scared me. Like, am I doing something wrong? You know what I mean? I don't know, because like I'm here for the girls. I'm here for the girls, and like it makes me, I don't know, it makes me get like, I don't know, scared. Like, am I portraying myself in a bad way or something? I don't know, girl. I just really appreciate you girls being here. Thank you. Putsy, my cat's having a crack attack. What's wrong with you? Come here. You want to be on camera? Oh, he said no. Sorry. He said no. Okay, girl. Now we're going to do that classic 2000s look, which is the black waterline. Like, this is how, like, in, like, all your favorite 2000s movies, like Freaky Friday. I can't think of any others right now. Freaky Friday. I was going to say the Scooby-Doo movie, but that's not far enough into the 2000s to, like, have this effect. But a lot of, like, the 2000s, like, Pam Anderson, Britney Spears, like, if you look at pictures of them, this is what they do to their makeup to give it that, like, look. And I feel like I try to be, I love watching, like the transition of makeup over time, like, where it starts in the 20s, then you see the 50s, and then you see the 60s, and then you see the 70s, and then you see how things go out and in style, or when we see certain techniques for the first time in makeup. I love watching that. I would consider myself kind of a makeup historian, but don't quote me on that. But I feel like it's sort of lost my train of thought. I don't know. Maybe the black waterline comes from like the 90s grunge trend. I like seeing trends though and how they change over time. But oh, this is what I was saying. I don't feel like the white waterline thing started to become a thing until Hey y'all. I'm back. I'm just getting my phone plugged in. That was Okay, hi girls. I'm hoping that this works this time. Okay. Okay, it's on. It's on. I have my phone and my light plugged in. Let me make sure that the sound's okay. Yep. That feedback is weird. Okay. You know what's weird is, okay, I have my iPad plugged in right here, right? I have a plug that's coming from this wall, like way over here. And they're both iPhone cables like this. I have one that comes from that wall. And then I have one that's on this wall. And both are attached to cord extender thingies. And my phone likes the cord that comes from this wall. I even swapped the cords because I was like, maybe one cord is stronger than the other. But you know what I think it is? I think it's that the surge protector or extender thing that I have on this wall is like old school. And the one that's over there is new. So my phone likes the one that's over here, and if I try to plug my phone in over here, but it makes sense because my phone is over here, it won't charge with the one that's over here. So basically, I have two giant cords going across my room, and they're crossing right in front of me on my lap right now. Make it make sense, girl. I'm telling you, I could be on reality TV. Everything always has drama. Everything. Even charging my phone has drama. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you. That's how the good Lord made me, and I think that all the things that I have to go through, I think I could entertain the world. Anyways. And not just me, my whole family. Like, you think I'm bad? Meet my family. There's like 10 different flavors of me. If not more. It's time to change my water filter. What was that noise? Okay, girls, we're back. Okay. I think y'all heard the end of what I was saying about eyeliner, but like, this black waterline was big. Like, I feel like a black waterline was like standard until like 2012. I don't know. I only know what I know from my like watching my older cousins though, so like don't quote me on that. But I feel like from like my research and stuff like that, that was like kind of the standard. Like, it still is okay to wear a black waterline, but like the white waterline or just like no waterline. Why? Oh my gosh, did I leave this thing out last night and it dried out? No! See what I mean about the drama, girl? Let's see if I put it on my hand. I dried it out. Okay, maybe the tip just needed to break off. See? See that tip going around? See that? I'm gonna put this on my windowsill and hopefully I don't forget about it. Hopefully my cat doesn't step on it, get it on his foot, and then put it on my white bedding, girl. Because that would happen to me. Okay. Try this again. Ah, that's better. That's what I'm used to. Okay. No. Don't cry. Why are my eyes tearing? Y'all, I'm all over the place today. I'm all over the place. I just flicked that with my nail. You see that? I could have went white. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I should have gone white. I wanted this to be kind of similar to that, like... Girl, my eyelashes look goofy as heck. Look at that. That looks goofy. Stay down. Stay down. Look, this one's not glued down. Look at that. That looks goofy. Look. Oh my gosh, I have all these cords crossed all different ways in front of me. Lord Jesus, help me. I seriously feel like I'm living in 2020, girl. I feel like I'm living in 2020. When I was actually in 2020, girl, I fought it so hard. Like, I don't know what I did, but I fought it hard. I remember I did a lot of hiking in 2020. I miss hiking. Yeah. But I remember, like, I just was not accepting of the fact that we were in a panorama back then. And, like, I mean, I social distance and everything. As y'all know, I have asthma, so I was scared that I would, if I got COVID. But, I don't know. But now I, like, fully feel like I'm living in 2020 and everybody else is, like, in another time zone.
Kate says there's 6 people and 7 likes. 6, 7. And it's a Monday. Glorious. I'm just putting some glue in here.
Motion detected at the front.
Oh, blow it out your bloomer leg. That's what my granny used to say, y'all. Blow it out your bloomer leg. Should I draw like more of a... I kind of think... No, this is supposed to be 2000s, girl. This is not supposed to... I was gonna... Girl, I'm losing it today. I was thinking of doing like more of a wing or like a siren eye type of thing, but like this is supposed to be 2000s. There was no siren eyes in the 2000s. At least I don't think so. I have a book of like 2000s makeup, girl. Look, it's still sticky. Okay, it has to get tacky. Ugh. Is that sticking up too? How did I not see this? How did I not know? Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna work on my nose. There it is. ASMR. I think that the iPhone, I think this is a speaker right here, by the way. Because if y'all remember from the summer, my sound would be like really bad and like would like have random high-pitched squeaking noises. And when I'm not on live, here, let me show you. This is what my phone case looks like. I need to order a new one. But this phone case is like notorious for like not being able to hear well on your phone. Like honestly, I don't care. Like if I need to hear something, I'm gonna put on headphones. But I'm very clumsy and I throw my phone, like, and I drop my phone, like, all the time, like, probably multiple times a week. Like, not really right now because I don't really do a lot, but, like, back before I had COVID, like, girl, I would just, I don't know, my phone just, like, slides across the floor all the time. Like, I'm very clumsy, so I need a case like that, but I never put 2 and 2 together. Like, the reason why my sound was sucking on my lives was because of my freaking phone case. But I didn't realize that I think that the iPhone, because I noticed that if I lean closer to the camera, like my voice sounds different, and then when I lean farther, it sounds different again. And I think it's because the iPhone has 2 different speakers. I think this is a speaker right here. And then this is a speaker down here. Sorry, I just randomly thought of that. This needs to be lower. Let me lower this. Is that too low? I feel like this is too low. Low, 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 low. Shawty got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, Polo's looking at her. No, did I just make it mad? Did I just make it mad again? Why is it glitching up? Girl. No, it's still going. It's still going. This lip is not light enough for like a kind of like caramel color in a way. It's like mauve. I didn't mean for it to be mauve. Like, this literally has that really light gloss. I don't know. Anyways, I digress. Q&A. Let's go. Q&A. But just remember the rules in the, I know you know, Kate, but, like, for everybody else. The rules in the chat. Don't be asking that. Because I won't answer. Or I'll just give you a crazy answer. I don't think that nose contour was popular in the 2000s, but I like a nose contour. I'm in my nose contouring era. I have like recently become acutely aware of the power of the nose contour, and I just can't get enough. Okay, I feel like this works so much better. This angle. Why have I not been filming like this? What is my problem? Q&A 6-7. I don't
know what you mean, Kate. I think I can... Can you make a Q&A on here? I think you can. Oh, the emojis that they have on here are so cute. Girl, I don't know. I'm going with the lighter color, by the way, just like I always do. Girl, this... Look at this. This falls apart, and it goes everywhere. I need new makeup. I'm just making the side of my nose bright because I like the look of that. I like the sound of that. I like the sound. I like the sound of that. Take an ankled brush and then draw a line. The type of girl you want to take to your mama house. Take your mama. Okay, I feel like I want to do a very pink cheek. My favorite blush ever. Classic Pink by CoverGirl. Not this one. I want the candy pink too. Where is she? I literally just posted about the candy pink one, like the light pink one, on the Ghost app last night. No. I have all the blushes except the one that I want. No. What's in that one? Nope. Oh, there she is. I thought I was going to get up. CoverGirl Cheekers. I literally have 4 of these blushes. I'm obsessed. But we're going to be using these 2 today. Maybe the blush will tie together the lips and the eyes, but like, I like the lip on its own, but I don't like it with the eyes. I don't know why. I also am not loving my hair. I feel like my hair is not brown, not blonde enough. We're going to start with the lighter pink one. And this is not really historically accurate, but I feel like this is what's going to make this look pop. I feel like the blush layering thing is like a thing that we've been doing as of late. But it's not really something they did back in the day, but that's okay. I can break the rule a little bit. Oh my gosh, my face is so dry. It's probably because I used my normal routine that I use for my face, and like my face just has been drier lately, and the weather has been cold, girl. Cold. The type of girl you wanna take to your house. I wonder if that song like was ever popular on its own before Mall Cop came out. Open. Did you see me struggling, girl? This is CoverGirl Cheekers in the shade Classic Pink. And we're just putting that like slightly below the first shade. Oh my gosh. My face is so dry that it's like having trouble like sticking. You see that? Period. The end of my nose. My lip needs to be paler. I need a lighter lip. This is crooked. Don't be crooked. Kate says, girl, you so cute.
What do you have as your profile picture, Kate? Let me see. That's such a cute picture. I love that. You and your bestie in the fireworks. I freaking love that. That is so cute. Some of you girls that follow me, when I go onto your pages and I'm like, this girl is subscribed to me? Really? I'm like, she looks so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know, like, some of you girls are so cool. All of you girls are so cool. Like, the ones of you that, like, actually have pictures on your pages, like, I do look. And I'm like, I'm cool enough for her to follow me. Like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that. I don't know. Sorry if that was too weird, but that's genuinely the way I feel. Wait. Kate says, me and Carly, oh, it's your bestie? That's so cool. Thanks. I'm about to post. What are you going to post? Are you going to post, like, a picture? Or are you going to post, like, a video? Yeah, like, it genuinely, like, has been such a worry and, like, such a fear, like, with, like, getting, like, too many, like, men on my content. Because, like, every time that, like, one of them, like, gets on my content, like, they are nice to me for a little bit, and then they're like, I don't know, they try to get flirtatious, or they get weird with me, and it starts to make me feel like you're not here to support me, or like you're not here to be what I'm about, which is like hair and makeup. Like you're here to have some kind of weird expectations, and then it hurts my feelings, and then it makes me feel unsafe. So then when I see like men like interacting with my stuff, I'm like, like it's a trust thing. I don't know. My trust has been broken. But and plus, like, my content is makeup. Like, hello, like, who do you think that I'm making content for? Men? I don't think so. Anyways, but I really appreciate you girls that like actually interact with my stuff. Like, you do help me, and you are helping me. So thank you. I can't express my appreciation enough. Do I want to fix my lip color first, or do I want to do I think I want to do my forehead first. I'm getting so hungry, girl. Like, my stomach is growling. I've just been, like, really, like, off lately. Okay. Maybelline Super Stay 220. That makeup that I wore yesterday, girl. Also, did I say today that I want more blonde in my hair? Because I do. This is a pop-up, by the way. Yeah, I want more blonde in my hair, because I feel like when it's curled like this, and like you can see the under parts of my hair more, like it makes my whole hair like look darker, and I don't like that. I don't like myself with dark hair. Like, I like myself with any hair, but like I don't like the way dark hair looks on me, if that makes sense. I am blonde. Elf, stay all night, microphone setting screen. Okay. I feel like the look is starting to come together more, but I still want a lighter lip. Where them fans at? You know what else irritates me? It irritates me both on the internet and like in my real life. Like, I feel like this is has the potential to sound like really bad, but like I know the girls who get it. Men who, boys, guys,
males, whatever you want to call them, who like just want to like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Just want to like say superficial stuff and not like have a conversation with me. You know, like that's like very annoying to me. It's like, okay, like what else do you want to say to me? Because like that doesn't, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's annoying. And like there's no like real substantial conversation. It's always like, I remember there was like, I don't know. It's hard to say like people on here because like I genuinely don't know them and my interactions with them are limited. But there was this one guy that like, it was way back in the beginning where like I didn't know like the rules of doing this and how people are and stuff. And I remember like they were here, this person was here a lot, and like I genuinely thought they were my friend. And like I remember one day they like came into my live and it wasn't even bad. It wasn't like, I've had way worse said to me and they were like top tier baddie. Like come on now. Like why do you have to talk to me like that? That's why I'm here for the girls. I'm not finna have it no more. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm not about to have it. And the only reason why I talk about it is because I know that like my life experiences can help you girls. You know what I mean? And like it can show you that like you're not alone. And like it's not your fault for being feminine. It's not your fault for where it's never about what you were wearing or whatever. It's always about someone else being a freaking weirdo. You know what I mean? And like I don't know. That's why I'm so open about it, because like when my favorite creators, like my favorite YouTubers and stuff have like been open about their experiences, it helps me, you know what I mean? My pastor actually said something on Sunday. I wrote down what he said and it made me think about what I do here on YouTube and on the Ghost app especially, because I really do be oversharing on there, girl, and sometimes I cringe myself out. Sometimes I'm like, this is too much. This is too much. Like, do you need to update your story again? And I'm like, no, but I do. Like, girl, on the Ghost app, like, let me tell you, like, I've been gaining like 200 followers overnight. Like, I wake up and I have 200 more followers. That's even faster than here. And this is my main platform. Like, it's been crazy over there. Like, and it means a lot to me because, like, I've just been, like, just posting, like, the real on there. Like, I don't do any, I don't know, bows and whistles and what's the phrase? I don't do any frills on there. I literally just post, like, oh, my fever came back today. I can't breathe. Like, F you COVID. Like, you know, like, just the real. Like, what's really going on. Like, I don't post any crazy, like, highlight reel or anything. And, like, people have been, like, really generous with me. Like, they have followed me. They repost my content. I've gone viral, like, I think 3 times over there now. Like, it's wild. And I'm like, I have to keep going. Like, I have to keep showing up for them. You know what I mean? Like, people, like, are being really kind to me. And I need to keep showing up. Even if, like, sometimes I don't personally like what I'm, like, I don't personally like my content. Oh, look who it is. You know what I mean? Because, like, my content, it's not for me. Like, yes, it's, like, an outwards expression of me, but, like, I'm not my audience. Like, it's y'all. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, I was gonna tell you, my pastor said, what is most personal is often most universal. I know. I was like, that's crazy. He's right, though. He's right. Like, the stuff that, like, you share that's, like, really, might be really hard to share. Like, someone else might be like, oh my gosh, that's exactly how I feel, and I've never been able to put it into words. I don't know. So, like, I don't know. Overshare. Overshare. Because at the end of the day, we're not here for very long, and we're living on a freaking floating rock. Like, I don't know. But I really do be cringing myself out sometimes. And then, I literally, this has been floating around in my mind this whole life, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it. One of my besties on the Ghost app, hi, if you're watching, no shade to her at all. She, and this is literally my worst fear, girl, my worst fear. She reached out to me, and she said, literally, no emojis, no punctuation, nothing. She said, why do you post on your story so much? That's the way I read it, at least. It could have been like, why do you post on your story so much? But this is the thing with text messages. You never know, like, how it was intended. So I just read it like, why do you post on your story so much? And then it, like, literally, like, took me aback because I've been so scared of someone saying that to me or about me because, like, I cringe myself out. But I'm like, no, I need to keep showing up for my besties. And, like, I'm gaining 200 followers overnight. So, like, I don't know. I need to show up for my besties, you know what I mean? Like, you don't just gain that and then ghost people, be like, oh, I'm famous now, bye. No, it's about having a community. It's about, I don't know, entertaining people, making people laugh, like, helping people. I don't know, that's the way I see it. Anyways, where was I going? Yeah, so she said that to me and it literally shocked me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, what do I say? I was like, I gotta, I don't know. Sometimes I get like a little, I'm oversharing again, but I don't care. I'm remembering what my pastor said, so I'm choosing to overshare because what is most personal is often most universal. Sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, like, these people, like, they watch me and, like, they probably think I'm this, like, really cool girl. Like, I'm so unbothered about everything. Like, nobody stresses me out because I don't have feelings. Like, and that's not me at all. I'm kind of a nerd and, like, I'm an overthinker and I'm like, I don't know. People don't do that anymore, but, like, that's literally me sometimes. I'm like, I get in my feelings. Like, if someone unfollows me, you probably have already gathered that. Like, it does. I get in my feelings. I'm like, we were friends. Girl, we were friends. Like, why can't we be friends anymore? Like, you hurt my feelings. Like, come on now. Was this something I said? I don't know. Anyways, I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I say? Like, she's expecting this, like, really, like, unbothered, like, social media, like, hello? Like, who is this anyways? But, like, I was like, what's, like, I don't know. What's, like, the coolest way that I can answer this, but also, like, be myself? So the first thing I said was, like, because, with a question mark on it. Like, because. Or, no, I don't think I even put a question mark. I just put because, like, it's my story. Because that's true. It's my story. Like, literally, when you're watching my story, you're watching a true story about my day. You're not, like, and I also put this up on the Ghost app the other night. Let me finish telling my first story before I start my second story. And then she was like, because why? And then I finally was like, no, Ashley, don't be mean. Don't act like someone you're not. Like, tell her the real reason. And I was like, I have a lot of followers. And it's important that I show up for them, you know? Like, people have signed up to hear from me. And, like, I didn't even go that far. I just said, I have a lot of followers and it's important that I show up for them. And then I thought about it more. And I was like, should I say something else? Like, was that kind of rude? And then I was like, and then I messaged her again. And then I was like, go watch Leah Halton, by the way, Queen. Or Leilani Green, also Queen. 2 makeup girlies from YouTube that I follow on the Ghost app. And I was like, go look at each of their pages, and they probably post as much, if not more, than me. Girl, if you go on Leah Halton's story, it's like little teeny tiny dots. Like, literally the size of a period on a page. Like, that. Like, the thing is, like, I don't know how many times she posted a day. Sometimes I can't even get through the whole thing, girl. But eventually I watch the whole thing, you know what I mean? You come back, and it saves where you were. Oh, I'm talking too fast. It saves where you were. And then eventually you see the whole thing. But anyways, I don't know. I like the app. I like being over there. And I don't know, like 200 followers overnight is kind of crazy. But it happens literally all the time. Like, I jumped by 60 one day last week, and then I jumped by 200 another day. And I think it might have jumped again last night, but I don't know. I haven't checked, but yeah. I don't know, where did that come from? Oh, it came from what my pastor said. Oh, sorry, I was literally yakking away. Let me. Okay, Kate says, I'm about to post, I don't know, really, be right, be, clock it.
I love when you do the makeup lives, but honestly, girl, if I mean real, I don't know about the movie lives. I just love when you talk more than watching a movie, if that makes sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only reason why I did that was because I was having a problem with my audience going majority male, and I was trying to swing it back female, and I was like trying to play with like what the girlies want. You know what I mean? Like I was like, maybe the girls like want to watch a girly movie and like just hang out and not do makeup, because at the time I was kind of scared that, like, I don't know, by me being glam or whatever, that I was like, I don't know, causing a problem or whatever. But like, again, like, it's never about what you are wearing, it's never about how you were looking, it's all about someone being a freaking weirdo. So, and like, I don't know, I don't mind them watching me, and I know that there's a little bit of them that do support me, and I do appreciate y'all. Hello. But I don't, my fear is that there's just been something said to me that would make me scared that they would pressure me to take my content in another area, that another way that I will not do. Like, girl, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, and there are certain shenanigans that go on the internet that I'm not into, and I will never be into, no matter what. But I'm here for the girls, and I can't control who watches me, and I genuinely appreciate anybody who supports me, but I'm here for the girls. But anyways, when I was like first starting out with this, like, that's why I did that, because like I wanted it to be clear who I was here for, and I wanted to be able to reach that audience, if that makes sense. So that's the only reason why I did that. But yeah, like, and then it got hard for me, because it got difficult for me because like a lot of the girls like wouldn't watch the movie with me, and I'd be like, okay girls, we're starting the movie, and then they wouldn't watch it, and they would just like randomly type in the chat, and I'm like, this is supposed to be like a group movie night, and like this is turning into like me watching a movie and like all of y'all just watching me watch the movie. Like, what fun is that? But anyways, that was the intention behind it. That's why I did that. Can you read the thing I put above the, wait, yeah, okay, I just read it. How many months do you think I've been with you? I think I haven't done a movie live since January or February, one of those. So I think that, by the way, this is my Wet n Wild photo focus again. I think that you've been with me since at least January, so that's like, girl, that's like 10 months. No. Yeah, that's 10 months, because next month it'll be 11 months, and then in January it'll be 12 months or a year. Wow, Kate, you've been here for a long time, girl. I appreciate you being here. The type of girl you wanna take to your mama. I'm gonna brush this off of my nose. I'm not gonna do the freckles today because this. Where should I? Hi, baby. Look who it is. Can you see him? Hi, Butsy. You want your makeup done? Yes. It snowed at my house today. That's cool. I love the snow. It makes everything so quiet. Okay. I need to fix these lips. I'm like losing my train of thought because I'm getting hungry. Girl, what you saying? You passed hungry. That's the truth. But I think I want to try just the NYX one. Let me try just the NYX. Oh, I lost it. Did I lose it already? No, I did not mean to lose it. Dang. This is the one thing I don't like. That lipstick. I mean, this stuff is this. Look. This, like, on the inside of my lips. But it's so hard to find like a pale pink lip gloss. I don't know, maybe it's one of those things I need to like splurge on, you know? Because like, you know, maybe like I don't really believe in high-end makeup. Because like, ooh, I look so different now. I don't believe in high-end makeup because like there's so much drugstore makeup now. Like there's no reason to spend that much money on makeup because one thing about makeup is like you use it and then it's gone. You know what I mean? Like what the heck? But what was I saying? If something like literally doesn't exist in the market and like the only product available of what I'm needing is high-end, then I'll buy it. If that makes sense. So if like I can't find a good pale pink lip gloss, then I'll go buy one from like, I don't know, MAC, Estee Lauder, etc., etc. So this is NYX. Slide on, glide on, stay on. Okay, nude suede shoes. It's so light, girl. This stuff is so creamy, like it's not even like a lip liner. It's like a lipstick. Wow. I look so different without that like big dark line around my lips. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna go in with the Revlon Super Lustrous, the gloss. Once again, this is the most beautiful like candy pink. Yep. This is the vibes I was going for. I'm not wearing a contour. I didn't contour at all. I'm literally just wearing blush. If you're in the chat, girly, just go ahead and talk. There is nothing you should be scared of. You can ask questions and we will answer it. Yes, girls. Yes, what Kate said. Absolutely. We will answer your questions. You know what I was thinking of when I was in the bath last night? By the way, I take a bubble bath every single night. I don't remember the last time I took a shower. I've had to switch to bubble baths because of my COVID symptoms, but I've just like really been enjoying them. And I was like, even when I get over COVID, I honestly don't know if I'll go back to showers. I might just be a bath girl for life. This is my contour palette once again. Oh, that feels better. Yeah, this is what it needed. Okay, let me tell you what I thought about the bubble bath. When I was, how old was I? 9. And I feel like this is slow down, actually. This is something that a lot of girls go through and that I haven't seen anybody really talk about. But like when I was 9, my mom felt like I was gonna, you know, start my period soon, my time of the month, and you have to like, I needed to be told because like my mom didn't want it to happen to me, and then like me get scared or like not know what it was, you know what I mean? And she told me, and girl, like it scared me so bad. Like it genuinely scared me so bad. Like I don't know, couldn't stop thinking about it. And I was just so like, once she told me that, I don't know. I don't know if it made me feel like angry with her in a weird way, but I was like, you know, I really wish I could like rewind the clock to when I didn't know about that, because like I could have like gone for the rest of my life without knowing that information, you know? And I don't think it was like several years before I actually got it, thank God. But I don't know, it like literally, and I remember the outfit I was wearing when she told me. Like I had this like really thick headband on, and it was kind of like, it was white and like interwoven like this. It was like a headband that I'd gotten for when I went to dance class. And I don't know, it just like scared me so bad. Like I wished that I could have gone back in time and like unknown what she had just, the knowledge that she had just bestowed on me. I don't know. Core memory unlocked. You had a 2-hour delay. Sorry, I literally just read that. You had a 2-hour delay. That's cool. Is it cool? I don't know. You mean like you had to like wait 2 hours to go to school or something? I'm putting this on the jawline too. What is this? Girl, I'm breaking out. No, my makeup's just pilling. I've been like bad about washing my face again, girl. I have not been good. So my skin doesn't look good. I don't know if this makeup look is giving 2000s. It's just because I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I don't have straight hair. I need to maybe try again when I have straight hair, and then it'll look better, you know? Girl, where's my eyebrow pencil? Look at my cat. Do you see him? Hi, baby. Thank you, Futsy. Somebody take you cute. Yeah, so like this is how Putsy has been since I've had COVID. He has completely, like, he has his own room in my house. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but he does. And he has a cat tower. Like, it's in really big. Like, it goes all the way up to the ceiling. He's very spoiled. And, but he's completely abandoned his room, like, since I've gotten really sick with COVID. And now he only wants to be in my room with me. He sleeps with me all night long. He's next to me constantly. He's such a good boy. And he's been just, like, really sweet and watching over me. He's been with me the whole time, with me having COVID. He's been my little babysitter. Putsy, you need to sit so they can see you. They want to see you. They want to see you. He's purring. Oh, don't mess up my makeup. That's Putsy, though. If you girls follow me on the Ghost app, you'll see even more of Putsy. You'll see Putsy like when we first wake up in the morning. He always like lays on the pillow like right next to me, girl. And he's never been a cuddler, but girl, he's become a cuddler since I've had COVID. He's so cute. He's a baby. Okay, what the heck was I looking for? My eyebrows, yes. Yes, I remember. I remember. I remember when I lost my mind. That's some 2000 musics. That's some 2000s music for you girls. There was something so pleasant about that place. Let it go so much space.
Just think too much. Trying not to sing. Okay. And this is the Wet n Wild brow pencil in the shade Taupe Girl. Hi, Bad Omens fan. Thank you. So you use this stuff, literally take one little dot and just comb it through the brows. You girls know how I feel about crazy eyebrows. I literally give the crazy eyebrow speech every day. Crazy eyebrows are not flattering, girl. A defined feminine brow is always gonna look better than crazy eyebrows, girl. Crazy eyebrows will mess up your makeup like you don't know what. I'm not sold on this lipstick, girl. I'm not sold on this lip combo. I just knew I needed like a nude lip for 2000s makeup, but I'm not 100% sold on it. I just feel like when I wear that really dark lip liner, like on its own with this lip gloss, girl, it just looks like so, I don't know, too contrasting of a color. Like it looks like I lined my lips in Sharpie almost, you know? I cannot believe the staying power of these curls, girl. This is from curls from yesterday. But anyways, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. I've gotta get to getting, and hopefully I'll have better sleep when I go to bed later on tonight. But thank you girls so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to my random rambling and oversharing. And I will see you girls right back here tomorrow. And I hope that I will be earlier. Love you girls so much. Bye.